I'm the True Eyes Gamer, giving up my vast knowledge so you may understand games a bit better. Originally, I was going to do Enter the Gungeon, but I had to nix that idea since I couldn't beat the game itself. Yeah, one always gotta admit when they are defeated and are facing an obstacle that will not allow for progression. Thus, today's video will be about 20XX, which is still good apart from most of its minor issues that kinda make me don't want to play it again, but still good enough that I could recommend it. But I need to hurry quickly start up this review because, oh god, I'm a little behind. Let's get the story out of the way. In the year of, well, title drop, 20XX, there is trouble afoot as robots are attacking the city for some reason, and it's up to Nina and Ace to save the day. Yeah. If it isn't apparent enough that this game is a huge throwback to, or homage, ripoff, spiritual successor, screw it, which are pretty much based on the Mega Man X franchise. I mean, look, their designs are literal carbon copies of the two. I mean, I kinda wonder why Capcom didn't sue them. If you don't think companies are that petty, they are. And honestly, that's the story. And it's not bad, it's just, I feel like I missed out like a lot of the middle. Like, I don't know what's happening. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like, that sequence was all I got. And honestly, you think they would at least add something more, like, more descriptions of where we are. But no. And that's not entirely a bad thing, but you think they add it for the sake of it, but again, don't harp on the story that's not really wanting to focus on it. But I mean, like, if you're going to have that, why not just go Mont Blanc on the thing? Mont Blanc, or just basically nix it. Well, since the game is mostly gameplay focused, might as well focus on that and talk about that. As I stated before, this game is basically like Mega Man X, and there are a bit of differences, but I mean, like, you still got your jumping and shooting lemons, which any Mega Man clone can do that, but it's what you can do on your own that makes it interesting. So, what does this game add? Well, it adds random-ish level design, which is not bad which does allow for variety, but that means they need to be balanced and interesting enough to be played. And they do their job, mostly, but it feels a bit flat, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, but after a while, you're going to see the same level parts again and again. It's just kind of annoying to see them all at the same time. And side noting here on the design of the game, for whatever reason, they wanted to make some of the environments not like just there and not actually a part of the level for some reason. I know that sounds odd, but when multiple times I nearly died just because I thought some part of the level was actually the platforms, it's just annoying, just to say the least. Actually, talking about the style of the game, I'm gonna be basically just say, it's not that great. Look, it's fine, but it's just not my cup of tea. To me, it looks kinda low quality, like it's about to reach that horizon of uniqueness, but it feels, I don't know, Flash game looking? Which doesn't make it bad, because I do like Flash games. It feels like you're about to hit that point where you're above that. You know what I mean? Hell, I'm not even calling the character designs bad. Well, except Ace's. Actually, I forgot to mention him in this entire script. He's the Zero of the game, and I still need to play the Zero games, for God's sakes. I've heard they're good. I don't know why I forgot about him. Maybe it's because it's always in the end of the level, or where I have to redo the level again as another character who I haven't upgraded much. Maybe that's it. But you get my point. That, and also this is more of a Mega Man game than a Zero game, so. Going back to the level design, and, well, again, like I said, it's a Mega Man X game. I don't know how much to comment on this, as platformers aren't my usual forte. I'm more of an RPG guy, but it feels fine. It's not bad. I don't know how to explain this. It's like, because of the level design is so simple at times, I'm wondering, oh god, Well, actually going on a bit that more, maybe it's because I was more or less being resetted every time. You see, after you die, the game resets. Basically, you have to start over again and beat all the game's bosses in one go. Which kind of annoyed me because, well, that seems a little haphazard because, again, the level design seems a little dickish. Just saying. That, and also replaying the same levels again with the same sort of design. that's always going to appear no matter what, it kind of makes it a bit annoying and dull. I mean, the only thing that won't change are the bosses, which is a bit odd, since they were pretty much the easiest aspect of the game. Yeah, for whatever reason, the bosses don't really get any difficult. Maybe they'll have a little more HP, but that's it. In fact, I don't think I ever died on a boss. I checked my footage again, and no, I never did. And I mean, hell, what's in the level design is also random. Let me explain. In the game, there are pickups. You got your normal HP pickups, your money pickups, which you could buy more health, or the next pickup, stat affecting items that are an interesting idea in a Mega Man game, as they'll either make you faster, hit harder, or with certain other effects. And the last one being your bust shot, as something I like to call, which basically changes your normal buster into something else. Basically, there's only three as far as I know. Your normal, your spread, and your four-way shot. And the latter pretty much better than most of the powers actually than your buster, if anything. Yeah, talking about the powers, like any other Mega Man game you get after a boss, most of them suck. Except the Quint Laser. Nothing can handle its power. It's just the better version of the Quad Laser, that's all I'm saying, and it just... I also forgot to mention the Soul Chips, which is another part of the aspect of the level design, as sometimes some enemies will drop Soul Chips, which you can use after you die, and only when you die, so you can either upgrade yourself, or have some items for the next run, or have the ability to have that item maybe be accessible on your next run. It's an unknown unknown, and that's something I've always hated about random level design games. Because of how they're random, basically you don't know what the fuck you can expect, because your next run might be the easiest run ever, or next one might be impossible. And that's why I always think that having random level design is also a very, very dangerous type of gameplay style. As I always thought, a more crafted level will always be more interesting than something random. Though I need to talk about the game's music now, as I also forgot about it. I'm sorry, this game was not that memorable to me. It's alright, it's, you know, mini, but my issue with it was, and I'm legit sorry to the musician, composer, doesn't matter. Dude, I couldn't tell what the fuck was playing anymore. It sounded all the same to me. And buddy, this is the guy who basically was raised on 8-bit games, oh well, 16-bit, but also 8-bit because I had a Master System. As a kid, when everything else was PS2, PS1, PS3, you get my drift. I feel bad for the game now because I've been mean to it, but I legit did have a good time. And I legit recommend it. Go out and play it. I truly recommend it. Go play. Yeah. That's it. Next time will be a GBA game. I won't tell you, but Caesar, you will have a GBA game.